We're almost to the end of this long unit. In B16, we're going to talk about, well, what's a video student to do? What are some legal ways that I can get media to use in my projects? My first answer is use original media. If you create it yourself, then you have no issues, no worries. It's easy. Sometimes it's a lot easier to take a photo that you need yourself than it is to try to get permission to use a photo you found on the internet. It's easier sometimes to find music yourself or even make music yourself, background music for instance, than it is to try to get legally licensed music. So if you use original material, then you don't have to worry about any legal problems at all because you own it. It's yours. And then you can copyright it and sue someone else if they use it and without getting your permission. Also, a lot of schools and school districts have stock media that you might be able to use that it's licensed. You're free to follow fair use guidelines and use copyrighted material in your works as long as you follow those 4 principles of fair use and follow them carefully. You're welcome to use Creative Commons as a source of media that you can use in your projects. Creative Commons, if you Google that, it's easy to find their website and then find links to Creative Commons work that you can use as your own. You're free to use the stuff from the public domain. Some of it's old, but some of it is very good. There is lots of public domain stuff out there that can be reused as much as you want to because it belongs to all of us in the public. Um, no matter which of these things you do, make sure that you actually download the files to your project folder where you'll be using them in your project. You need to have access to the actual files so that when we're in the post-production stage and editing our videos, you can incorporate these files into your videos. Though in order to be fully compliant with legal requirements, when you're done editing your project, you should delete these copies because of rebroadcasting and storing of files. You can't keep something copyrighted on your hard drive unless you own it, or you have used a little piece of it using fair use. But after you've used your piece, are required to delete the original.